kitchen table. I'm Larry Marble. Hop Sing is about to make us a big old heaping helping of great food, and I'm going to provide us a bunch of agricultural information. Thanks so much for joining us on this edition of the program. We appreciate it. We're brought to you each and every day by the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. The grain market seemed to quickly forget all about of Thursday's USDA crop reports that sent corn futures 15 to 16 higher. Corn futures gave up about a third of that on Monday, as the soybeans and wheat were also lower. A strong U.S. dollar was a negative yesterday, as was beneficial weather forecast for the primary production areas in South America, as well as the U.S. Eastern and Central Corn Belt. According to the latest U.S. Drought Monitor, 57% of the U.S. corn crop production is affected by drought, down from the prior week at 62%, given the good rain and snow of late. 39% of the U.S. sorghum-producing areas are currently affected by drought, down 1% from the prior week. While most of the corn and beans areas affected by the drought are not in South Texas, they are and will continue to be important to the market direction over the coming growing season. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and ADM open this week for Milo trucks 7 to 4:45. Houston, the Andersons and Hanson Mueller open weekdays 7 to 3, with Timco open Tuesdays and Thursdays 7 to noon. For help marketing your grains, it's 1-800-2-TUGGLE or 361-852-5207. That's John Tuggle & Company, Corpus Christi, Texas. We're on the line with Henry Pickett, Abilene Livestock, Monday evening before a Tuesday sale. Henry, what's it looking like to you?
Oh, pretty good. We starting out tonight with about 625 total cattle, a little over 100 cows. We've got some a handful of really nice replacement cows that could go back to the country. Then we've got some older cows that are really nice that would be good to graze out some of this wheat. We just had a pretty good downpour of rain north of us here, Abilene, about 2 inches in about 30 minutes. I've got one set of 6 to 8 weight weaned yearlings. They're a calf crop. They've been weaned for over 100 days on wheat. They'll weigh from 6 to 8. Got another set of really nice blacks and steers and heifers. They're not weaned, but they've had around the shots, and they'll weigh 4 to 5. So we've got a pretty good start. Got a lot of nice cattle. I don't know. Hope it holds steady the last week, considering the board was off $6 or $7 today.
Right.
But I think that might have been a little scare for this bird flu deal.
Right. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Here at the barn, we can be reached at 325-673-7865, or my cell number is 940-733-8208.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Hey, Larry.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard anything why the board did crash?
Neighbor, let's take a look at the meats. The national hog carcass. Neighbor, let's take a look at the meats. USDA's national average basis hog price, $81.32 in the AM report, no comparison with Friday. The December through February pig crop was 33.15 million head. Varying intentions for March through May, 2.915 million head, about 88% below this time last year. Neighbor, as we look toward the cattle side of this equation, we see that the April 1 AM boxed beef report quotes were 305.05 and 302.16, choice and select respectively. Each were more than $1 weaker. The week's federal slaughter, 483,000 head through Thursday. That's a run in total 8,000 head ahead of last week. As we look toward our fats from last week, we're coming off a holiday, but Thursday was the last trade day, really, 184 to 189, but the bulk was cited 2 lower week to week at 186. Neighbor, there's your meat moves from Easter Monday. We're on the line with Benny Cox, getting ready for a sheep and goat sale in San Angelo. It's a Monday evening. What's Tuesday looking like, Benny?
Well, we started off fairly light, and then the trailers came, and they keep coming, and they keep coming. About 4 o'clock, we had over 4,000, so it's going to be a long one day, it looks like.
All right.
I don't think, excuse me, I know that the last 5 sales, we've had 4 two-day sales because of the extreme numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing it'll be a real long one day, just like it has been being a real high percentage of lambs versus the goat, the goat numbers.
Right. Shiniest consignment that you've seen so far?
Nah, it's just one of these and one of those.
Right. Now, when we look toward go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, I was just going to say that, most of the lambs have been in really good play. The goats, a lot of those just not quite as heavy as they like them.
Right.
I think we talked about it last week.
Yeah.
You got a set of goats that come in there weighing 61, which is kind of the magic number, bringing in that 370, 80 range, and the exact same goats out of the same consignment weighing 50, bringing, 50, 60 bucks less. And that's just the way it is. That's what the people order. That's what the order buyers have to do. And just hadn't worked out quite as well. That we've got a lot of winter weeds that are fixing to be actually mature. And when they're gone, who knows? It's going to have to continue to rain for us to go forward with these weight gains on these peeping goats.
Any cattle consignments yet?
No, actually, we've got a cow sale coming up on the 25th, and we got a little over about 120 or 30 cows consigned that come in from out west, and sound like a really good consignment. There's somewhere 80 of them that are like 3 to 6 year olds, Angus cows, they're GAP certified. They're bred to 3 or 4 different, like 44 farms, Diamond W, and I can't remember, Manzano, Angus bulls. It should be about 60% pairs, that guy thinks, and that for that cow sale, which is 25th. And that's important. The market's really good. There's a demand for those cattle away from here. And if they've got anything to sell at this cow sale, it'd be a good time to call us so we can get it on the advertising. We had a set of cows not this Thursday, but the Thursday before, that were 2-year-olds that sell from $35 to $37.50 a pair. If people don't know they're coming, guess what? They don't show up.
They don't show up. We want them to show up. Dan Angelo, Benny Cox, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
325-234-4277. Office, same area code, 53-3371. You can always look at the web, producersincargyle.com.
Thank you very much.
Talk to you tomorrow morning.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's talk about Wholesale Steel San Antonio. Wonderful company. George and crew want to do business with you. Their heavy-duty line can allow you to work, move, crowd, and load your animals with confidence with your own equipment. With heavy material and strong construction, those panels withstand even the roughest stock while still remaining portable. Check out their price list at their website, wholesalesteelusa.com. Round pins, stalls, panels for separating livestock. Lifetime limited warranty on those cattle panels. Local dealers available. Locations in San Antonio and Hearn. Call the San Antonio office, 210-624-2000, or the Hearn location, 979-280-6100. That's Wholesale Steel. And we're on the line with Ken Jordan. We didn't have anything in Mason going on today because of the Easter holiday, Easter Monday, but we will have some stuff going on Thursday. Ken, what do we got coming?
You bet, Larry. We're going to start off 1 hour earlier this week again. It'll start at 10 o'clock. We got about 120 bulls that's going to be offered there. We got a great offering of some Angus bulls, be about 37 of them. Featured kind of off the STS ranch. They're very, very choice bulls. We had some of them back early in the fall. Also, we do have the Fuzzy Creek Ranch is offering a good set of Angus bulls, too. We do have about 36 Brangus bulls that's coming. Hickory Sands, a feature on that. Got 28 Herefords coming, 20 composites, 4 Charolais, and then a couple main Angus bulls that'll also be offered. So a great deal if y'all are looking for some bulls. Most all the bulls are just now coming 2 years old. They'll be tested, ready to go to work for you. And that'll go from probably around 10 o'clock to around 11:30. They'll move right into regular sale. I do have a couple of groups of some cows, just a few cows coming in I know of that will palpate, and also I got a group of about 80-something calves coming in, be dried out, a lot of condition on them, and several more I'm sure that we'll have coming in. Looking for that probably 1,100, 1,200 head, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Ken.
You bet. They can give us a call, Larry. Code 325-372-5159.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. Don't forget about McCoys.com. 62 stores, 3 states. They've got plenty within this region, whether it's things for lawn and garden, whether it's lumber, whether it is things from their building and trust department, any product you need out on your farm and ranch to get a building job done. Why, they even have gates and panels. That's McCoy's Building Supply Centers, McCoys.com. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock, getting ready for Tuesday's sheep and goat sale. What's it looking like Monday night, Sean?
I sure think we'll get kind of what we've been talking about, somewhere around that 3,500 is what we're hoping for. Got some better bunches of kids in, so those numbers will add up. Cattle in, kind of like we've been talking, hoping to get somewhere around 700-800. We'll see how it rolls out tomorrow and how they roll in. And go from there, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Steven with D&D here in Seguin. Just want to let everybody know, since it's springtime, we've got new garden stuff and new outdoor furniture in. We've got everything from planters and little garden carts all the way up to some small garden sets if you wanted to sit outside and enjoy the nice weather. If you have any questions or want to come take a look, give me a call and we'll get you taken care of. Thanks.
Contact Stephen at 830-379-7340. Check him out on the web, ddtexasoutfitters.com. We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton. Jim, how is your Tuesday sale looking Monday evening?
It's going to be short again this week. We've got about 160 in now. 35 cows. Looks like we're going to palpate 25 of those in the morning. Some young cows next. Couple of younger pairs. Quality of calves is pretty good. I do have 2 or 3 white Burma heifers. And I got some belted calves. If anybody needs any belted calves. Oh, and we got a few roping calves.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jim.
All right. You can reach us at 830-569-2516.
Jim, I appreciate you, and we'll talk with you after the sale.
All right. Hopefully we'll make 200 by sale time.
Good deal. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about all 5 locations of MG Building Materials. They've got one in Pleasanton, one in San Antonio, one in Corpus, one in Uvalde, and one in Kerrville. That's MG Building Materials. Whether it's farm and ranch electrical, hardware and tools, lawn and garden and housewares, or paints, floor coverings, plumbing and heating, steel products and flashing, roofing, or gypsum installation, you can trust MG. Remember, 5 locations. Find the one near you at mgbuildingmaterials.com. And we're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. We're getting ready for a sheep and goat sale. Klein, what's it looking like the night before?
Got about 100 and a quarter here this evening, Larry. Should catch a few more in the morning, so probably have about a 400 to 500 head run this week. Got a few guys going to try to get some in. A little chance of rain tonight, but other than that, should have a pretty steady market what we saw last week.
Anything on the cattle front for Thursday?
Got about 70 head of some black yearlings that are going to come in. We got some cows already standing here, so looks like we're going to probably have another 400 to 500 head run, just kind of depend on the weather, but kind of see what this board treats us next few days, but we should be get along pretty good.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Klein.
Give us a call at the office, 830-278-5621. My cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
This is Channel 5 reporting live from the rangeland, where earlier today, a death was reported. I'm standing here talking to...
Mesquite.
Mr. Mesquite, what happened here today?
Well, Weesatch and I had been living on this rangeland. Every year the rancher would spray us with herbicide and we'd take a nice, long nap. But we always woke up.
What changed, Mesquite?
It's that Invora herbicide. The rancher used it with Rangeview to target his application. And now I don't think Weesatch is coming back.
I wouldn't think so. It's guaranteed
Control for 5 years.
You heard it from Mesquite himself. Invora and Rangeview stop brush for the long haul. It's guaranteed.
Start investing in the long haul with guaranteed Mesquite and Weesatch control at Invora.com. That's INVORA.com. Always read and follow label instructions. Invora is a restricted use pesticide. Invora is a trademark owned by Environmental Science US LLC or one of its affiliates. Not all products are registered in all states.
We're on the line with Russell Heller. We didn't have a Easter weekend sale, but we're talking Easter Monday, and he tells me he knows some consignments coming this next Saturday, right, Russell?
Yes, sir. One man, he's going to have about 30 calves. They'll probably weigh 5 to 7. They'll be black baldies, real nice calves. And another guy's going to have about 10 pair. They're going to be probably 3 to 5 year old cows, and one of the man's going to have 25 calves.
Good. You got a good start. What's the weather supposed to be like for the balance of the week until Saturday?
I think it's going to be okay. It's a chance of rain tonight and early in the morning, so hopefully we'll get something out of it.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for that next sale at Lexington. Russell Heller.
Sure, you can get me on my cell, and that number is 979-820-7002.
I appreciate you, and we'll talk with you on Thursday and see how it's going.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains and cotton courtesy of John Tuggle and Company. Corpus, number 2 or better Milo by the bushel, flat prices per hundredweight. Corpus Christi, Texas, April delivery, May plus 110, $9.74. Houston, $9.83. Progresso, $8.22. Yellow corn to Corpus in April, May plus 50, 485.5. Houston, no bid. Progresso, May plus 105, 540.5. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in April, May plus 50, 625.5. And beans to both Placido and Houston, we'll call it August-September delivery, 1092.5. Texas cotton, 82.76 to 85.76. Average on 631 bales was 84.26. That's it for the Best Darn Farm Show in Texas. No brag, just fact. Thanks for listening to our 16 Down on the Farm affiliated stations or at downonthefarmradio.com. I'm Larry Marble, your neighbor. Neighbor, good day to you.